Hello and welcome to our software tutorial series. In this tutorial, we will provide an explanation of entering pensions and annuities in the tax software. After completing this lesson, you should be able to report pensions in the tax software, including how to report a disability pension and how to calculate a taxable portion of a pension or annuity using the simplified rule, and how to report pension or annuity income. The payer reports your pension or annuity income to you on Form 1099-R, distributions from retirement plans, pensions, IRAs, etc. This income is also reported to the IRS. In the tax software, enter the information on Form 1099-R just as it is reported on the Form 1099-R that you received. If you receive a pension from the United States Railroad Retirement Board, this income is reported to you on Form RRB 1099. If you receive a pension from the federal government, this income is reported on Form CSA 1099-R. Though these forms are different from the IRS Form 1099-R, they are entered on the same form in the tax software. If you receive a 1099-R from the USRRB or CSRS, enter the information based on the description of the boxes rather than the box numbers. There is information in the tax software help which helps you determine what to enter in the software. If you are under the minimum retirement age, retired on disability, and receive a pension or annuity for disability, the rules for reporting your pension or annuity are different. The disability income must be reported on line 7 of Form 1040 as earned income. The taxpayer is 40 years old and retired on permanent disability. He received a Form 1099-R for his disability pension for the year. In the form list, select Form 1099-R. Enter the payer's information on the left side of the form. Begin by entering the payer's EIN in the payer's ID field and hit enter. And then hit enter again to move to the name field. Next, enter the payer's name and hit enter. Then hit enter again to move to the payer's address field. Enter the payer's street address and hit enter. Type the zip code and hit enter. In box 1 of Form 1099-R, enter the amount the taxpayer received. Also enter this amount in box 2 because it is completely taxable. Enter the distribution code in box 7 as shown on the taxpayer's Form 1099-R. Just under box 7, select the checkbox, check if disability and the taxpayer is disabled. This box means that the taxpayer is permanently disabled and under the minimum retirement age, making him eligible to report the income as earned income. The tax software includes the amount of disability pension on Form 1040 line 7. If the pension is fully taxable and not eligible for the disability treatment, the full amount of the payments for the year should be entered on Form 1040 line 16B. If you contributed to the cost of the pension or annuity and have not yet recovered your cost tax-free, some of your pension may not be taxable. In some cases, the payer will figure the taxable portion for you. If this has been done, the taxable amount is listed in box 2 of your Form 1099-R. In this case, simply enter the taxable amount in box 2 in the tax software. The software enters the information as appropriate on Form 1040 or 1040A, page 1. If the payer has not figured the taxable portion, the box on line 2B is marked to show that the taxable amount has not been determined. In this case, you should figure the taxable amount to report on Form 1040 or 1040A. The simplified method is figured on the worksheet in the Form 1040 instructions. In the tax software, the simplified method is figured using the worksheet at the bottom of Form 1099-R. In the following example, the taxpayer received a pension from his employer for this tax year. The taxpayer also had a total cost in the plan at the annuity starting date, and was 57 when he began receiving the pension in 1983. On Form 1099-R, enter the employer's information. Begin with the EIN number by entering it on the payer's ID field, and hit enter. Hit enter again to move to the payer's name field. Then type the payer's name in the payer's name field and hit enter. Hit enter again to move to the address field. Type the payer's address and hit enter. Type the zip code and hit enter. Enter the taxable amount as shown on box 1 of Form 1099-R. Select the checkbox Taxable Amount Not Determined. Use the F3 key to take the red out of box 2. Enter the distribution code 7 in box 7. Scroll to the bottom of the page and find the Simplified General Rule worksheet. On line 1, enter the taxpayer's cost in the plan. On line 2, select the checkbox for 56 through 60 since the taxpayer was 57 when they began receiving the pension. The tax software calculates the exclusion per month on line 3. On line 4, enter 12, which is the number of months that the taxpayer received the pension this year. The tax software calculates the exclusion on line 6. Go to Form 1040 page 1. The tax software calculates line 16A to be the taxpayer's total distribution for the year. The amount of taxable income calculates to line 16B. In this tutorial, we have gone over how to report pensions in the tax software, including how to report a disability pension, how to calculate the taxable portion of a pension or annuity using the simplified rule, and how to report pension or annuity income. Thank you for viewing this tutorial.